Welcome. Tonight, let your mind drift into the quiet corners of the English language. You're about to hear a collection of rare and beautiful words, each one chosen for its uniqueness, its sound, and the way it settles gently on the tongue. There's no story to follow, no plot to remember, just a slow, peaceful unfolding of language, designed to lull you to sleep. The images will stay dark, but whimsical. The words will flow, and all you have to do is listen. Let's begin. Zabaglione, frothy custard, Zebanism, misuse of military authority, bullying. Zarbarus, small Spanish sailing vessel. Zabatun, flat Japanese cushion for kneeling or sitting. Zafre, impure cobalt oxide. Zaftig, having a full rounded figure. Zaitek, investment in financial markets by a company in order to boost profits. Zakuska, hors d'oeuvre, snack. Zalamdodont, having molar teeth with V-shaped ridges. Zamaqueka, Chilean dance where partners move around each other. Zamara, sheepskin jacket. Zambomba, Spanish percussion instrument. Zambra, Spanish dance. Zamponia, Italian bagpipe. Zampone, stuffed pig's trotter sausage. Zander, a variety of European perch. Zanella, mixed twilled umbrella fabric. Zanjero, supervisor of irrigation canals. Zaniism, buffoonery. Zanzi, African musical instrument like castanets. Zapata, flowing drooping moustache. Zapateado, Latin American dance with rhythmic tapping of the feet. Zappy, lively, entertaining. Zarf, ornamental holder for hot coffee cup. Zari, Indian gold and silver brocade. Zariba, square fence of thorn bushes, fortified camp. Zarzuela, traditional Spanish vaudeville show. Fish and shellfish stew. Zach, female genitalia. Zati, Indian macaque with large tuft on the back of the head. Zayat, Burmese public meeting hall or house of worship. Zazi, flashy, stylish. Zebrine, of, like or pertaining to zebras. Zebrini, offspring of male horse and female zebra. Zebroid, like or resembling a zebra. Zebrul, hybrid offspring of male zebra and female horse. Zebu, ox with hump and dewlap. Zedoari, aromatic root resembling ginger. Zegadine, silver drinking cup. Zeitgeber, rhythmically occurring event that cues organisms' biological rhythms. Zek, inmate of prison labor camp. Zel, form of oriental symbol. Zealota, sister in a convent in charge of checking on conduct of other nuns. Zealatrix, older nun in charge of disciplining younger nuns. Zealophobia, irrational or fear of jealousy. Zealotic, of the nature of a zealot. Zealotypia, jealousy, excessive zeal in carrying out a project. Zeme, Caribbean idol or totem. Zemindar, in colonial India, an indigenous revenue collector or landholder. Zemira, Hebrew religious song sung at Sabbath meals. Zemni, blind mole rat. Zanana, system of segregating women away from men in harems. Zendalet, large black woolen shawl worn over the head or shoulders. Zendik, heretic magician. Zendo, hall for Zen Buddhist meditation. Xenocentric, measured with reference to the planet Jupiter. Xenography, study of the planet Jupiter. Zenzik, square of a number. Zenzizenzizenzik, eighth power of a number. Zepp, large sandwich made on a long crusty roll. Zephyr, lightweight wool or worsted fabric, the west wind. Zeppel, a variety of donut. Zeren, light brown Mongolian gazelle. Zeroable, able to be omitted from a sentence without any loss of meaning. Zeta, small room or closet in a church. Zetetic, proceeding by inquiry, a search or investigation. Zeugma, use of a word to modify two or more words in different ways. Zeugmatography, imaging using nuclear magnetic resonance to study soft tissue. Zizi, stringed instrument resembling a zither. Zo, cross between a yak and a cow. Ziyamet, large ancient Turkish fiefdom. Zibeline, of, like or pertaining to the sable. Zibeline, soft-piled wool. Zibib, colourless alcoholic drink made from raisins. Ziganka, Russian country dance. Ziggurat, Mesopotamian step pyramid. Zil, finger cymbals used in belly dancing. Zimoka, bath sponge. Zinchich, of, pertaining to or containing zinc. Zinciferous, bearing zinc. Zincography, process of engraving or etching on zinc. Zineb, white powder used as fungicide. Zingaro, gypsy. Zingiber, ginger. Zinker, old wind instrument resembling the cornet. Zinciferous, bearing zinc. Zinnia, brightly coloured annual flower. Zinober, chrome green. Ziralit, expression of joy among Arab women. Zirconic, of or pertaining to zirconium. Zitella, young girl, maiden. Zither, musical instrument with strings laid over horizontal board. Ziti, pasta shaped like large macaroni. Zizzle, chipmunk. Ziziphus, spiny fruit-bearing shrub. Ziz, sparkle. Vim, zoanthropy, delusion that one is an animal. Zoarium, supporting structure for a polyp colony. Zodiographer, one who writes about animals. Zoetic, living, vital. Zoetrope, slotted, rotating cylinder, producing primitive animation. Zograscope, optical device for viewing stereoscopic images. Zoiatrics, veterinary surgery. Zoic, of, like or pertaining to animals, containing evidence of life. Zoilism, carping and unjust criticism. Zoism, doctrine that life originates from a single vital principle. Zokor, Central Asian mole-like burrowing rodent. Zol, hand-rolled cannabis cigarette. Zollverein, customs union. Zolotnik, old Russian unit of weight equal to 1/6 of an ounce. Zomatherapy, medical treatment using raw meat. Zona, girdle or belt, patch or band. Zonal, of or like a zone, arranged in zones. Zonarius, of or pertaining to a girdle or purse. Zonary, of or like a zone, arranged in zones. Zonelet, a little zone. Zonoid, like a zone. Zonial, small zone. Zonulet, a small belt or girdle. Zonia, small South African lizard. Zooarchaeology, study of animal remains of archaeological sites. Zoocentric, centered on the animal world. Zoocephalic, animal-headed. Zoochemistry, chemistry of animals. Zoochorus, of seeds or spores spread by animals. Zookery, spread of plant seeds or spores by animals. Zooculture, domestication of animals. Zoocitium, a hollow vessel. Zoodikers, an exclamation. Zoodynamics, dynamics of animal bodies. Zoogamy, sexual reproduction of animals. Zoogenic, produced from animals. Zoogeography, study of geographic distribution of animals. Zoogeology, study of fossil animal remains. Zoogonous, giving birth to live offspring. Zoograft, tissue from an animal grafted to a human. Zoography, the painting or description of animals. Zoogyroscope, device for depicting the movement of animals through rotating images. Zooid, a sexually produced organism resembling an animal. Zoolatry, excessive devotion to animals or pets. Zoolite, fossil animal. Zoomagnetism, animal magnetism. Zoomancy, divination by observing animals. Zoomania, insane fondness for animals. Zoometry, measurement of animals. Zoomimetic, imitating an animal or part of an animal. Zoomorphic, having the form or shape of an animal. Zoomorphism, conception of a god or man in animal form. Zoon, organism regarded as a complete animal. Zoonic, of, like, or pertaining to or derived from animals. Zoonomy, animal physiology. Zoonosis, disease of animals which can be transmitted to humans. Zoonosology, study of animal diseases. Zoopathology, study of animal diseases. Zoopery, experimentation on animals. Zoophagy, eating animals. Zoophilia, loving or caring for animals. Bestiality. Zoophily, loving or caring for animals. Bestiality. Zoophobia, fear of animals. Zoophorus, continuous frieze depicting humans and animals. Zoophysics, physics of animal bodies. Zoophysiology, study of physiology of animals. Zoophyte, plant-like animal such as coral. Zoophytology, study of plant-like animals. Zoopraxiscope, device for depicting the movement of animals through rotating images. Zooscopy, hallucination that one is seeing animals. Zoosemiotics, study of animal communication. Zoosophy, knowledge or learning concerning animals. Zootaxy, science of classifying animals. Zootechnics, science of breeding animals. Zoothapsis, premature burial. Zootheism, attribution of divine qualities to animals. Zootherapy, veterinary therapeutics. Zootomy, dissection of animals. Comparative anatomy. Zootoxin, poison derived from animal. Zootrophy, feeding or tending of animals. Zootype, animal serving as a type. Figure of an animal used to represent a deity. Zopissa, combination of wax and pitch used for medicinal purposes. Zoppa, syncopated limping in music. Zoppetto, medieval Italian limping hop dance. Zori, Japanese thonged sandals. Zorino, euphemism for skunk fur. Zoster, a girdle. Zosteriform, shaped like a girdle. Zosterops, small tropical bird with a ring of white feathers around the eyes. Zouk, Caribbean disco dance and corresponding type of fast rhythmic music. Zounds, mild oath. Zoysia, perennial subtropical grass. Zubroka, vodka flavored with sweet grass. Zuka, gourd. Zucchetto, round skull cap worn by Catholic clergy to indicate rank. Zouche, tree stump. Zoufalo, small flute used to train songbirds. Zug, waterproof leather used for boots. Zugtrompet, slide trumpet. Zugzwang, chess blockade. Zula, in heraldry a chessrook. Zumbador, South American hummingbird. Zumburuk, small cannon carried on the back of a camel. Zupa, fish soup. Zurla, Yugoslavian sham. Zurna, Turkish bagpipe or sham. Zwieback, sweet toasted biscuit. Zwischenzug, chess move made to play for time. Zwitterian, iron carrying both a positive and negative charge. Zydeco, Louisiana Creole dance music. Zigal, formed like the letter H, of, like or pertaining to a yoke or union. Zygnomic, legally supported constraint on human freedom. Zygodactylic, having 2 toes in front and 2 behind. Zygology, science of joining and fastening. Zygoma, bony arch on the side of the skull. Zygomorphic, bilaterally symmetrical. Zygon, connecting bar. Zyga plural, bilaterally symmetrical. Zygosis, conjugation. Zymic, of, like or pertaining to fermentation. Zymet, priest using leavened bread during communion. Zymogenic, causing fermentation. Zymology, science of fermentation. Zymometer, instrument for measuring fermentation. Zymosimeter, instrument for measuring fermentation. Zymosis, fermentation. Zymotechnics, the art of fermentation. Zymotic, of, like, or pertaining to fermentation. Zymurgy, branch of chemistry dealing with brewing and distilling. Zithum, ancient Egyptian bear. Ziziva, South American weevil. You've just wandered through a quiet garden of forgotten words, each one a whisper, a rhythm, a resting place for your thoughts. There's no need to remember them. They were here only to guide you, gently, into stillness. If you're still awake, that's okay. Just let the silence wrap around you now. And when sleep comes, let it be soft and full of wonder. Good night.